to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
It's now 2nd and
6. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Off the play fake. It's Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
27-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Moving left. He'll tuck it and take off. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Real cool. Maybe he on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big play there for the Raiders. 32 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Gentry. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2. A give to Jones, heading right. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. The RPO, that one is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
From the shotgun, Smith. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That one taken in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, get this downfield to Smythe. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Here's Cam Akers for the first time. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 38 now, here's second down and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is called in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Forced out left, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. That his first touchdown this year. On is Santos for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. From the backstage yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
action now. It's Gino. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Smith. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Smith to throw on first down. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
One quarter in the books. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter two begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with first and 10. Run right up the gut with Genty. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's Genty. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Smith. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field Now it's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Smith. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Vegas. That is a dream scenario. The offense can't get the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A play fake. Now Williams. And it's caught downfield by Odunze. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's Akers. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run here with Akers. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Adam Butler there on the tackle. It's 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Smythe, the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
To throw is Williams. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
from the 1. 2nd and goal. Now Williams. This one caught at the 4. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Akers. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bears get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories. That's got
Gino now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down. We'll run the draw with Genty. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Smith next. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. In motion comes Walker. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's a second charged timeout to Chicago. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, It's Smith. On the move, past the 40.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, they need 3.
Hey, trio left. Hey, we go.
From the gun, it's Gina. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Off play action. Here's Williams. That is complete. Odunze working across the field. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Adam Butler there on the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Bears first down. Handoff here, up the middle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cam Akers. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Genty. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Devon Dexter there on the tackle.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Once again, it's Genty. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Running is Akers. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It is 2nd and 9.
At the 15-yard line.
Williams. They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
Williams comes.
Third and 2. Here we go. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
1st
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for not now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kyle Manunga. Touchdown, Bears. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Santos for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears will extend this third quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
It's not enough. You solid, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Yeah, somebody gotta do it.
From the pistol, Smith. That's into the hands of Thornton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Big opening up the middle. And he's got another one. Ashton Chensey. Touchdown, Raiders. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his 6th this year. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run with Damian Martinez. He'll push forward for about a yard. Montez Sweat is there on the tackle. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Smith. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Here's Mostert. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
For the lead, here is third and goal. Now, Gino. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Williams to throw on second down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and the Bears go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back is Smith. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Gino to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Gino. He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more 1st downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Second and 11. Here's Smith. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
A run here with Mostert. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Smith. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, Smith. Complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can.
And he will score again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Carlson now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Here's Akers. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. It's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for one count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now, on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now, a big 3rd down. Smith now. He's going to look downfield once again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This was a game where both offenses